How's it going, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. Tried having the deck profiles at the front of the video. Let me know what you guys think. Do you prefer it at the beginning or the end? Either way, we're going to be seeing me and Johnny face off in round 2. Armour versus what looks like D-Brigade, but honestly can only be called Brigadramon Swarm. The Diaboromon mat underneath kind of just harkens to what is coming. Johnny just... he cannot be stopped. Sometimes, even with the most consistent list possible, we'll do the most deranged thing imaginable. Gonna go into Brigadramon straight away. Is gonna shoot the Magnamon, which is gonna cause it to float and play straight back in off the draw. Gonna go into the Numemon, load up the Satsuki, and then bring it straight back out. Of course, we do have a blocker now, and he is taller than me, so I can't go into big old Magna, or can't go in for a jamming swings. Gonna go into Magna X, draw, and then I'm gonna go into X antibody for 7, because there's no Commandramon protection underneath it, and well, there is, but there's no Commandramon to pop. So we're going to get rid of the Shadramon so it doesn't pop out of security, because we know if we just get rid of like the Satsuki or whatever, he's just gonna be able to bring it back with the egg to recycle. Gonna play the Commandramon, checks top 5, finds another Brigade. And unfortunately that did cost quite a lot because we didn't have the Omniax. Or we didn't have the X antibody, and he's floated into a much bigger board now. What's also worth noting is this is the Ultimate Cup list, because Johnny is going to be playing in the Ultimate Cup. Gonna find the Davis, because that's all we can have. And I think we just play the Davis. Puts him over to 2, it's the least that we can do. And he's going to find 3, finds a blocker, but we actually don't have a blocker on board, and he has lethal on board. Gonna swing, load up 3 to the top. I think that's 2 Commandramons and a Numemon. But yeah, we do not have blocker on board, so he could actually just float this one out. But instead, I'm telling you, this is Brigadramon Swarm. My man's simply wants to hold you hostage. This is game 1. It's not even like how he got here, which was winning game 1, then holding his opponent hostage for like 17 turns. I'm gonna go Gold Veemon, which is going to shrink off the Chumon, but it does get deleted, which then floats into another Commandramon, so we are just cycling more pieces. I think he takes the Sats. No, it doesn't take the Satsuki. I think that's a Brigade. No, Brigadramon's there as well. I have no idea what he took. I did stun the Agumon with this to stop it from attacking, but I think this was actually... There was a misplay in here somewhere. I think there was a different thing I should have stunned. We're just going to play... Yeah, we're going to play Heaven's Judgment. Yes. Okay, so the misplay actually was I should have shrunk the... I should have stunned the Commandramon, the blocker one, just the native blocker. Because if... Then I would have been able to drop Fire Rocket in a different way. But yeah, I also don't have a blocker still, so my ass has trolled. If I'd popped the mental training to evolve for 0, then I would have memory to go Fire Rocket, swing through, X antibody's going to steal 1, Davis going to decline, Fire Rocket, no blockers, and yeah, Johnny is just going to snatch it up. Alrighty, going into game 2. Yeah, incredibly funny that just like recognizing that using the training would have actually set me up so well. Passing over 3 memory is, unfortunately, 3 memory too many. So, just hard drop Brigadramon. For 2, we're going to shrink and stun the Commandramon, gain 1, hatch 1 off of the Uko, which is going to go into an Uko. This time we do have Heaven's Judgment straight away, which is going to be able to shrink and kill 2. But we don't have a way of clearing the board off the Commandramon. I'm just going to go jamming, and we're going to go Fire Rocket without jamming, and we are going to purge on the second one, go into the Magnamon, which passes over 2. Is going to go into a Commandramon, and that's going to find more pieces, but I think we're set up quite nicely. The Fire Rocket does enough. We have lethal on board, actually, because no blockers. And it's going to take me far too long to figure it out. Swing, swing, swing.
Matrix Digivolution.
How's it going, y'all? I'm not allowed to use toy footage, so here is player ammo. The thing that's been helping support the channel since pretty much the start of Digimon. If you're watching the ads, you want to dodge them next time, consider joining the memberships. But for those of you interested in the thing that keeps me going and shooting these Digimon videos weekly, player ammo. Woo. Here it is. It's actually way less sweet than some of the other competitors, which makes it pretty nice for me. Delicioso. But yeah, if you want to support me, you can get 10% off on your order, and yeah. See ya. Alright, game number 3. Johnny's saying that he would have to play slower than just dropping Brigadramon going second. And his version of play slower is drop a 5 instead of a 6. And it goes into a blocker, which unironically stops me from being able to getting a jamming check-in. Incredibly annoying. Gonna go Gold Veemon to at least shrink it down and kill it, then we can go jamming. And then it's Davis decline effect, because we do not have anything to go for it. He's gonna shoot the Veemon just to get rid of it and get rid of the jamming one, and this time can evolve into it. And it's amazing how he joked. I mean, he did seriously say he would play slower and then immediately drops a 5 and we joke about it. But I mean, look at the board state. He is ahead now. Like, just straight up is ahead. 1, 2, 3 double hit is going to send back the Magna Ace to the bottom. And then Davis play Veemon. We're just trying to set up and go as wide as possible, but we are in trouble, man. He's just playing a body and then gets to play something for free, man. Like, what do I do here? We're going to gain back a decent amount and get to hatch something new, but we don't have any rookies. You can see 3 fire rockets in hand. And things are a little bit dicey here. We're going to play Davis. And do we just have to open pass? I think we open pass. But again, yeah, there's 6 bodies on board here. So, like, theoretically, he could just go swing, 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 swing. And the high Commandramons would float as well. But truly, actually, the antagonist... the antagonist of Fanboy 3. Just going to hold me hostage. Going to play the Shadramon so it does have the block. It obviously can't attack, but he's just gonna go over it. We're getting a bajillion memory here. And we're like, okay, Magnamon. We don't have a block, like we have the blocker, but we know it's gonna die. Gonna swing to get some draw power. Gonna get blocked by the Brigadramon. Float into a brand new one, it can't attack, we're gonna be +4. And we're gonna go into Magnamon X antibody in order to lock him down. And then hopefully next turn we can go into an Omni X, but instead we're going to reveal 2 Digimon, which de-digivolves by a further 4, and then he bottom decks the pieces we need. And now he can just continue to go wide, because I did not respect the Vadamon at all. And now you can see we are, again, looking pretty low on armors. But we do have Heaven's Judgment in hand, but because he got rid of my Magna X antibody, we don't have a way of getting into the Omni X in hand. We did bottom deck one of our level 5s as well, so it's not looking fantastic. We're going to Heaven's Judgment, double tap that, and then we're going to double tap the Vadamon as well. But we are still, it's not looking good. Now we're in like a weird position, so... You know, we're going to interrupt this. So there was a mistake here. What Johnny should have done first is he should have DCD bombed straight away to load the Brigadramon back to the top and then evolve for 0 in the back, which he recognized right after he'd taken the draw, which was how he was supposed to do it. Because if he was able to, he'd have been able to DCD bomb first. If he now, unless he ripped it off the top, he wouldn't be able to get the Brigadramon back. Because DCD bomb, yeah, would be able to load 3 to the top. But he wouldn't be able to evolve for free and pass, like he will pass turn drawing the Brigadramon back, is the problem. And he doesn't have blocker here, and we are 6 wide with 4 security left. So definitely a misplay. Obviously, you know, hubris of keeping me hostage. But also at the same time, he'd have been able to continue to hold me hostage. if that DCD bomb into Evolve for Zero play had worked out. So pretty funny that both of us kind of just let this game slip through each other's fingers, just like hot potato on which one of us was going to throw the game harder. We're going to go Fire Rocket for 2 checks, no jamming on a Magnamon, and that is going to block, which is going to float. We get the draw. We do have another Fire Rocket, which is going to swing for the 2 checks. We still don't have jamming. Going to have Ukomon swing in, and then that is going to be game. Once again, if you liked what you saw, make sure to like and subscribe for more. Thanks for Johnny for showing us some very, very funny gameplay, and as always, have yourselves a damn good one.